for this question, we are supposed to solve this logarithmic equation. Can you see that we have three terms over here which have log base 10. Lg actually represents log base 10, and we have a constant here 1. Alright, for the first thing I will write down the question. Alright, so can you see that from the first step, what I have done is I actually changed my value of 1 to be log base 10. Why can I do this? Because I've written down here 1 is actually log base 10 10, which is I can write it as Lg10. Log base 10 is actually Lg. Alright, and for the 2 over here, I've brought up using the power law. I can actually bring the power n up. Alright, so this is what I've done from the first step. I've used these two formulas over here, and from this step to the next step, I've actually used one of the rules here, which is when I use log AB minus log AC, when two base is the same, I can change it to be a fraction over here, and if it's a plus, it will be a multiplication. Alright, so I've applied two laws over here. So now when I have one term on the left hand side and another term on the right hand side which have the same log base 10, I can actually compare it, and I can say that my B is equals to C using this particular formula over here. So now my logarithm has disappeared. Now I'm left with a quadratic equation. So for this step, I just bring over my 1 minus x and I simplify to a quadratic equation. Can you see that I have a quadratic equation over here? The next step is to just factorize it, and after factorization, can you see that I can solve for my answer x is equals to 2 over 3 and x is equals to negative 4. Okay, when you are dealing with a logarithm equation, bear in mind that you must always double check your final answer. If it's a positive answer, most of the time it will work, but for a negative answer, you have to be careful. You try, because logarithm cannot accept a negative values over here. So can you see that I have log 5x over here. Alright, so when I substitute negative 4 inside, I actually have log negative 20, which is not applicable. So I have to reject x equals to negative 4 as my answer. So I only have one answer, which is x is equals to 2 over 3.